Hello, excuse me, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh, the real, authentic, official, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh, and we had a 3.8 earthquake shake my building at about 11:18 this morning, centered 2 miles northwest of Concord, California, where the Concord Fault runs under the city. That links the Hayward Fault, and then it also ties into the fault that runs through Martinez and runs over into Vallejo and Benicia, and I couldn't figure out, my other phone was dinging all of a sudden by itself, and then this building rocked, and I'm awake now. So I talked to Kathy. She didn't understand how to unplug. She got the electric blanket, and there's usually sometimes a plug on the end of the plug to protect the prongs. I couldn't plug it in. I'm going like, all you do is take the thing off. She's mad at me. So, I don't know why. I never know with Kathy. Alright, this was going to be a Berg unboxing. I've got to go out today. Little girl went out this morning. She has not come back, and given the history of earthquakes and little girls, she may not come back for a while. But this building shook, and I went, whoa! And it really shook hard. So, alright, we have Friskies party mix for the kiddies, and I've got to go to the coin dealer and do some shopping. And we have 12 cans of Fancy Feast chicken for my kiddies, and so that's what's going on there. 1,028,058 views so far, with 5,263 subscribers, and up considerable from in the last. I'm getting about 12,000 views a month now, and I want to put some new rules in here. Excuse me, this is George. Anyone who insults the host, denigrates me or Kathy, implies a medical condition is faked, says I'm lying, will be banned. I am tired of the trolls coming in here. So, I haven't done a video for a couple days because I just didn't feel like it. But, I'm tired of the constant troll stream in here and people pretending to be other people. So, I don't know what's going to happen. They have increased SNAP benefits for food stamps by 15%. You get up to $234 a month. That started the first of the month. And if Kathy ever gets hers, they owe her November, December, and January, and it extends till June. So if you know anybody needs food, contact your local county office or your state office and see if they qualify for SNAP benefits. It's designed for low-income people, and you couples can get this, and so can singles, so and even couples with children. So that's what's been happening. Other than to feed the cats, I haven't gone anywhere, and I'm having another issue with somebody online. I don't know if what they're telling me is true or not, but someone who gave gave me $2 for Orangey the cat, claiming it was his favorite cat. Supposedly he sent a lot of money to somewhere that I don't even know, and I don't know if that person solicited the money or whatever, but that's, very, and then he had the nerve to attack me as if I didn't appreciate the $2. I did at the time. Last year I ran out of money for cat food, for my foot cats and the 6 outdoor cats I feed every day. And luckily, friends online sent me cat food and money and dry and wet cat food so that all the kitties would not starve. I'm in much better shape now. I just unboxed another thing of Meow Mix, and I'm going to go off and feed Orangey and Gray so they get fed. Tomorrow I'll go to the ER and have them examine my knees because they are still hurting. That's one reason I'm so tired. I keep waking up, one, to go to the bathroom, and two, my knees hurt. I wake up and then I can't get back to sleep. So my being propelled on the bus on New Year's Eve has not been good for me. So that's about it. I have something to pick up at the post office, another package. We'll do an unboxing when I get back. And then there'll be a haul video. And not much else is going on. Oh yeah, 1 in 3 now in Los Angeles has COVID. That's kind of scary. And President Trump is going to be hiring a lawyer that was a law clerk to Clarence Thomas to defend himself should he be tried in the Senate. And I think the whole thing is ridiculous. He'll be out of office. You cannot try him after he's out of office. He'll be a private citizen. And this is politically vindictive to make sure he cannot run for office again. So that's about it. It's sunny but chilly. I've got the door open in case the little girl wants to come in. And not much else to say. I rescheduled my doctor's appointment for February to make sure I have enough money to get there. And after I paid all my bills, Finger Hut and Stoneberry got paid again. So the first of the month I pay Finger Hut $49. They're paid off, and then I'll have to give Stoneberry, I think, $50. I'm not going to pay them the whole $50, but I would like to pay Finger Hut off. They've been very annoying with first, you can't buy anything because you blocked your phone number when one of their representatives did it on their own, and then they said, we don't have your right phone number, and call them back again and say what's right on your website with my address. So they corrected the shipping address, they corrected the phone number. They're very, very annoying. They didn't used to be like that years ago when I had an account with them. And I'll be glad to be done with them for a while and then not have to deal with it. And we still haven't heard any news from Joe Biden, as far as I know, about what's going on with the stimulus, although I haven't watched Stephen Gardner. He's got third stimulus check update. So that's what's going on there. We'll see what happens, whether we'll get $1,200 or $2,000. It would be nice for the sake of the American people to get $2,000 in help rather than $1,200. And I know people in this building, they said, what did you do with your money, or did you get it yet? One person hasn't. The other person said, I spent on bills. People are not saving it this time. They're spending on them bills because it took 10 months to get this check. And I think that's horrible too. Instead of worrying about impeaching Trump, they should be helping people get the vaccine and helping people get unemployment and helping people keep people that I think that's expired from being evicted and losing their homes through not being able to pay their mortgage payments. And there's money. There was going to be money for SNAP and energy and all of that. And UCSF has announced they have gotten the vaccine finally, both Moderna and Pfizer, and they'll be giving seniors who are 75 and over the vaccine, which kind of cuts me out for now. But when I see and you cannot just go to your doctor and ask for one, they have some special vaccination department set up. And so I was going to ask my doctor, but that's out. They sent me a message, so I don't know when I'm going to get the vaccine. And Contra Costa County is now giving out vaccines more and more. So slowly but surely they're hitting the public. Of course, I don't want to take the stories I heard about the Pfizer vaccine and one congressman getting positive for COVID after he had tested negative, and then he gets the first dose, and the second dose has to be done several weeks later. I'm not happy about that one. I'll take the Moderna rather than the Pfizer, and then I will film it when I go over there. And there was some rustling noise. I hope it's not another quake. Now this building was built in the 50s, and when there's a quake, it can really shake. And I'm always worried that one day there'll be a large enough one to take this place down, and then I wind up on the first floor and probably be dead. So, anyhow, Kathy and I will go out we're going to go out Tuesday to try to find out what happened to her SNAP benefits card. She's never gotten it. They were supposed to mail it off to her. They owe her about $600 in food. And then we're going to go to the mall and go do some stuff. And when the stimulus check does come, if we don't get the mega quake that wipes the building out, I will go and pick up the iPads out of the repair shop and probably buy the GoPro. And my AdSense money is coming in. So, no, it wasn't big enough, but somehow my phone went nuts. The phone I'm doing the video on, I dialed Kathy, I hung up, and suddenly the phone dialed the police department by itself, which is very weird. That's never happened before. On top of the police department, 2 blocks from here, is the former air raid siren, which they use to notify you if something happens to the former Shell refinery. That didn't go off, but normally it gets tested every Wednesday at 11 o'clock, but the quake is in that direction behind me. If you go up, there's no direct way to get to Concord. Let me think how you have to go down Highway 4 and then up Concord Avenue, but the fault line runs through downtown Concord and then curves and then goes through downtown Martinez and then goes under the bay and then there's another fault line that goes under Vallejo American Canyon. So we're right in line, and the Hayward Fault's connected to the Concord Fault. If that goes off, the whole region will be hit with a huge quake, in all probability. So, hello Beep Boop, hello Wisdom. So, but just to let you know, if anybody comes in there and they start attacking me or Kathy or saying I'm faking my health conditions, they're going to be banned. I'm tired of it. So, yeah, the earthquake whistle sounded similar to passing trains. Well, the Amtrak and freight tracks are, that's my right knee giving me a spike of pain. 8 blocks away, but we can hear them here, and sometimes they're so loud I think they're coming down the street. And also the foghorns. We've had a lot of fog, heavy fog in the morning. So I don't like earthquakes, but I'd rather have an earthquake in some ways than a tornado or a hurricane, something like that. You know where the tornado is going to go. But you also don't know when you have they had a 3-point something last week that was felt all over the area, and this one I'm sure Kathy didn't feel, but you feel the quake? So she's mad. I don't know why. And I tried to tell her how to take the plug off the electric blanket, and because they put a plastic plug over the prongs in shipping, and I can't plug into the wall. There's some plastic thing on it. And she got mad because I said you have to take that off. And she told me that she had slept with the electric blanket. She lied to me. I think she didn't want to sound like she was stupid. I said, take the damn plastic plug off and plug it into the wall. So, Lamont Furnace. I've never even heard of Lamont. What is Lamont Furnace? I have no idea what that is. Yeah, well, tornado sirens, I've been through the Midwest. I luckily did not see a tornado when we went through Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona. But they're out there. Well, I'm going to go tomorrow, assuming there's no disaster, to the ER. I've got to go get food, and I've got to pay the coin dealer their $58 in interest. So I'm going to go tomorrow and go to the ER and say, you've got to examine my knees. They're really hurt. And I'm getting spikes of pain like I didn't get before in my knees when they were crushed in August by the woman at the hospital when I was in the hospital bed. So we'll see what happens from there. And then I've got to get my lawyer friend to translate one part of the form. I have the form here somewhere. And I don't understand what this means. So I have the claim form here. And I will not get anywhere unless I file the claim form. And here's what the form says. If amount claimed less than $10,000, state the estimated amount of any prospective injury, damage, or loss insofar as it may be known as of the date of the presentation of this claim, together with the basis for the computation of the amount claimed. How the hell do I fill that out? I don't know how much damage that would have to my knees until I go to a doctor. So I don't know how to fill that out. The rest of the form is easy. So, now one other thing, I know that Wizzo is not a troll, but there have been trolls coming in here with clown names, and if you start anything, you'll be gone. Nothing personal against you, Bussy, but I've had too many people come in here, and they start attacking me and give me the legion of crud and all of that, so I'm not going to put up with that anymore. So I don't want to hear any complaints. Tornadoes are beautiful, but they do a lot of damage. They kill people and they destroy towns. Xenia, Ohio, I can't remember the town in Oklahoma that was effectively wiped out, and the town in Missouri, and you used to be able to see it. The Holiday Inn was owned by Mickey Mantle, and they got wiped out as you come out of St. Louis. So they're very damaging. More, thank you. And when I lived in Roseville, California, we had one about 4 blocks from us. It tore off the roof of a lumber, I think it was 44 lumber. It tore off the entire roof, and stuff was flying all over the place. But that's the closest I've been to a tornado. There have been water spouts off of San Francisco, which is very unusual. And Long Beach has had them, and there's a video on YouTube where they filmed a tornado that happened last month, so in California. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. What is that? I don't know what, I'm not sure what portrait mode and mirror it is, so I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, I'm doing a video. When I get the iPad back, alright, there's another troll. You know, Mr. Troll Idiot Nerd Slayer, I'm 68 years old, I know I'm overweight, and don't tell me to get a job. I am disabled and a senior, and you're engaging in senior abuse. I could not work now if I wanted to because I can barely walk. Oh, well, let me see what I can do about that. Well, I can't. It changes that when you publish the video because I'm looking at the screen on my Mac, and it's fine. I don't know what that is. Well, I'm not going to change it. It does change it because I'm looking right at my Mac, and wait, maybe it isn't. Hold on a minute. Now that chain to the other. Oh, God. Well, I've got it sitting straight up, and I don't know what to do about this, so... Now that's beauty. I don't want that. Let's make... Screen orientation cannot be changed. Well, this is temporary. I'm going to have to figure this out. This is the prism system. I don't entirely understand it. I do know when I've done photo booth that it automatically flips it around. I'm not going to worry of it backward right now. This is the only way I can do a video. If I do the other way, trying to use my Mac, you get buffering, you get streaming, no one can hear me, no one can see me, so you have to just deal with it. I have 2 iPads in the shop. We get the stimulus check. I'll go pick them up. One's $108. I'm not sure if it's going to cost me the other one. And then when we get the stimulus, I will go to Best Buy and buy a GoPro 9, and then hopefully I won't have this problem anymore. It may be just Prism doing this. I don't know. Let me see. Let me look into... That is Chrome. Okay, let me look into Firefox and see what... how I could correct this in the future. Update camera flip. Allows you to flip the camera left and right during live broadcast. Oh, okay, hold on. Select more in the upper left corner to find front-facing camera. Alright, hold on a minute. Alright, I don't know what that's going to do, but I've turned it on. So, and it shouldn't be lagging. And I haven't... It says toggle the button to mirror the screen. Left and right sides are inverted by default. I'm not sure what that means. The inverted letters allow viewers to read the original text in the broadcast. All I know is I can read the chat. So, and whether or not it's lagging or not, I don't know. Okay, I don't want that. So let me get out of this. Back to Chrome. So, 3.8 earthquake shake my building. Now this is the stream so far, and it has got this annoying up and down thing. That's never happened before. But be nice, wig splitter. Don't demand. Well, I don't have income lost. What it would be with pain and suffering because I have been in a tremendous amount of pain on and off, and there's times the pain wakes me up. So the doctor bill is paid for by Medicare. I'm not worried about that. It's just what the guy did to my legs, and I would want some kind of excuse me. That's pain in both knees. Some kind of compensation for this, and I hope I'm not permanently injured, because it really hurts to walk or to sit or to stand, and it's not fun. So, and I did answer. I haven't bought Hamburger Helper for years. Kathy likes Hamburger Helper. No. He is supposed to have done the following. He's supposed to stop the bus, which he didn't do. He kept driving. I'm lying there. All right. Here's the bus seat. And here's me lying on top of the bus seat for about 4 blocks, and I was unable to move. I'm screaming in pain. He didn't stop. He didn't come over and ask you all right. He didn't say, do you need medical attention? They're supposed to fill out a form, name, address, phone number, type of injury. They're supposed to call the dispatcher. They're supposed to call an ambulance if needed. He did none of that. He just totally ignored the fact that I'm lying there like a fish out of water. Well, pre-existing condition can cause issues, but it's on film that I went flying off the seat, and it could have aggravated the thing, or it could have caused it. There could be... Oh, I just touched that kneecap, and there's pain that wasn't there before. I could have a second fracture, and there is enough evidence to show that it would not be the original fracture. If this is a new fracture in that knee, then I have a case. It doesn't matter. He's negligent. I should get some kind of damages just for the accident and being injured. It doesn't matter, really, pre-existing conditions. If his negligence was slamming on the brakes, he's not supposed to have the passengers go flying out of their seats. And if they do, because he slammed on the brakes, then he's supposed to take certain procedures, and County Connection has told me he didn't do any of those. So, well, I have to go first to the... No, I have to go first to the doctor. Then I have to figure out what that paragraph means. I have no idea how I'm supposed to answer that, but given that it's like I'm supposed to be psychic and guess the extent of the injuries in the future, maybe the doctor can figure that out. I'll take that with me when I go out today and see if my attorney friend down the street is in his office, and ask him, what is this and how do I fill it up? Because I have no idea what this says. And then I will go and... I'm going to wait till the first. I'm going to actually wait till... That's my right knee putting spikes of pain in the kneecap. Then I'm going to go on the 21st or 22nd, actually, this Friday, and next Friday. And I will get a return receipt for $6 and fill the form out, make a copy of it, and mail it off to County Connection, and then see what they have to. I have an attorney to ask him about the form. He said he's much too busy. When I got injured in the hospital in August, he said he was too busy. I couldn't find an attorney. But this is different. This is a common carrier accident. When you're on any bus owned by the city or county, like Muni or AC Transit or Tri-Delta, or I can't remember, it's something CAT that goes up to Hercules, or San Mateo Transit, or Golden Gate Transit, and you're injured, they're responsible for that injury. Or Muni in San Francisco. So they have, and this driver was negligent. He was negligent in not following procedure. And one of the things he's supposed to do is call in dispatcher, I have a passenger who has been injured. He didn't do any of that. And so there are attorneys that all they deal with is bus injuries. And but she said I have 6 months to file this. I thought I thought I had 2. Doesn't matter. It's going to be filed within a week. They'll have it. It's right up the road. If we didn't have the crud, I could take it in there in person. And then she already says she has the video, so they can see me flying off the right seat and going in the air and landing on top of the seat and getting impaled by it and banging both knees on it. And also my back hurt for about 4 days. Now I have an injured back, but that hurt too. You take anybody and you propel them out of a sitting position, and the next thing you know, they're 3 feet away lying on top of a folded seat like this. You're going to hurt. So, and both knees right now are hurting. So, and all I did after the quake was, other than went whoa, is get up, go to the bathroom, and then start doing the looking. I looked on USGS to see how big the quake was, and then I sat down and did this. But just sitting here hurts. And so this may have aggravated the old injury or maybe a totally new injury. But I'm getting pain that I never had before. I mean, right in the middle of the kneecap, it's like a giant ice pick. And that's not my sciatic nerve. It's not my back. And there's pain in the left and right ligaments. I think there's a ligament on the right. I'm not sure. But on the left, and the left knee is hurting too. But the right knee is swollen. It's really swollen more than the left one. That's why I'm going to go to the doctor tomorrow. So, that's it. And I'm not going to let that driver just injure passengers without doing anything. It's not just me, because what happens to the next person that could get more seriously injured? Oh God, or even killed because of his negligence, slamming on the brakes and then not doing anything about what he was supposed to do. And the people who say, you're trying to get the driver fired. No, I'm not. I'm trying to get them to investigate it and maybe talk to the driver, have him retrained, something. But this shouldn't have happened. I had a nice dinner with Kathy. We made the mistake of walking back from the restaurant to Bart. And I get on the bus expecting to go to Safeway and go home and go to bed, and I'm flying through the air like I'm Christopher Reeve or George Reeves or Dean Cain as Superman. Except there was nowhere to go once I would have passed that seat. There's a railing there over the tire. There's a cover for the tire, and then the next thing is the windshield. If that hadn't been there, I would have gone through the windshield. So don't anybody give me any crap, but I'm trying to get the driver fired. I don't know what their internal procedure is for there's an accident and the driver doesn't report it. I'm sure there's some kind of reprimand. Kathy doesn't like going to Bart. It makes her car sick, so she goes there when she goes to the hospital. And one of her issues with Patty went to the doctor, and before she would come by and pick Kathy up, and they'd go to the doctor in San Francisco together, and she ain't doing that now, and it hurts Kathy's feelings. Excuse me, I got to get something to drink so I can take some Motrin and my pill I didn't take last night, and my blood pressure pill, my blood pressure pills. Bear with me for a minute. One, it hurts to get up. It hurts to stand. It hurts to sit. It hurts to walk. And it definitely hurts if I bend. I dropped my cane twice, and that hurt picking it up. Ugh. 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 I need to get Splenda. I don't have anything with my coffee either. Okay. Ugh. No drill. Bart goes on tracks like any train, and so the up and down motion, the sideways motion, the clicking on each tie, the curves make her car sick. She gets car sick in a car, and she's had to pull over, and twice I've had to drive because she's too sick, and she throws up. So, and we used to get Dramamine in the car, but now when she was younger, this wasn't happening as far as I can recall, but it's happening now. No drill. You might be hearing my air purifier. Let me turn it off. There. When she drives, she's fine. We went to Lake Tahoe and back. We went to Reno and then came back through Lake Tahoe in my old Cadillac, and the road curves like this for about 20 miles, and she had to stop the car, and she got out and threw up. So the motion, and going to Santa Cruz to meet George Norrie, where I interviewed him, and another time we went to Santa Cruz, and we went to the Watsonville Strawberry Festival, and that road curves for about 30 miles, and she gets car sick from the motion. Doesn't bother me. I get nausea very, very occasionally in a car, and I don't get it at all in part, but she does. Oh, hold on. So, and they can't do anything, by the way, with the video or the accent until I file a claim. So, any external people doing anything, it's as if I don't exist till I actually turn the claim in. But that'll go next week. Excuse me. Okay. That's a troll comment. Bye-bye. That was disgusting. I don't know how they managed to come on as another person. But, because they sit here, what they do is they get notified. This is all from the evil troll websites. They sit and they get notified I'm on the air, and that's when they start coming in and starting crap. Oh, also, maybe I sensed the earthquake or something, because just before the quake, all the way across my back started hurting. And I don't know why, because it hadn't hurt for days, but the entire back on the bottom is hurt. No, you didn't get blocked. You didn't get blocked. Look, they've attacked me, they've slandered me or libeled me, harassed my girlfriend, there was a fake podcast network. They were going to pay me $2,000 a month. That was completely phony. They've harassed Coast to Coast AM, George Norrie, Premier Radio Network. They hacked my novel. I was writing 2 novels. They hacked my Google Drive and stole my novel and published parts of it or all of it. And they've accused me of horrible things which I've never done. And like somebody said to me in a private email today, they're harassing a disabled senior, and this is horrible. They shouldn't do that. I'll never make peace with them because they never stop. I've been harassed starting in 2001 when I was a conservative co-moderator of a site that had a conservative discussion forum. They hated the fact that I was a conservative Republican. A lot of them were Obama Democrats or Clinton Democrats, and I don't remember that far back. But anyway, they were leftist. They've attacked me for not working. They attacked me for being on Social Security. You're stealing money from my wallet and all this other garbage. It's nonsense. I worked for years. I paid taxes like anybody else. I paid into Social Security. I don't remember when Obama got in office, but the point is that some of them now are Obama Democrats and leftists, and they still continue to attack me. They've threatened to take down my channel. They have threatened to report me to Social Security, to housing. They have shown up at my door and harassed me. One of them threatened to kill me. Came here all the way from San Diego, created a horrible so-called fan page. The harassment never stops. And I'm doing nothing wrong other than sitting here 90% of the time, bored to death, because the entire Bay Area is still on lockdown. I only go out to go get food, feed the outdoor kitties, and go to medical appointments, and go get my mail at the post office. So, but to harass me on and off for 19 years, they said I was going to stroke out back in 2001. I was going to... They complained about the condition of my teeth. They said you're a welfare cheat, unemployment cheat, Social Security cheat, Medicare cheat, and tax cheat, of which I'm none. I still have my tax forms in a filing cabinet over there from when I used to work. So, I think Bush was president in 2008. But the point is, these are leftists. A lot of them are leftists. They followed me from the one site onto this troll site, and they, within days of my announcing, I got on there because it was about Art Bell, and I said, oh, I'm really happy. I'm doing videos now on YouTube, and I immediately got attacked. They followed me from that site to the troll site, and they've even attacked me on sites like 4chan and 8chan. I don't do 4chan and 8chan and the dark web. And attacked Kathy and harassed her, and and it just, there's no excuse for this. I'm a 68-year-old senior with health issues. I have asthma. I have allergies. I have injuries to both knees now, my back. I have 3 crushed discs at the base of my spine. I have arthritis in every joint in my body. I've had cataract surgery and have trouble seeing, even though they claim that I have 20/20 vision, and I have dry eye, and I walk with a cane, and sometimes I have to walk with a walker. But I'm faking it, which is ridiculous. I have been sent the posts from those sites. Hello, little girl. Hello, my sweetie. Yes, hello, sweetheart. The little girl came back and she's sniffing everything. She must have felt the quake. She's very wary right now. My little black cat. She's so sweet. So, I sit here. I do as much, someone complain your apartment's bad. I do as much cleaning as I can. I can't stand. It hurts to stand. When I do dishes, I have to lean over the sink. and my leg starts giving out because I can't support my own weight. Part of this is weight, but part of this is the injury I had in August hurt my knee. And they say now my meniscus on both knees are torn. The left knee due to arthritis. And I had a doctor in 1984 when I lived in Sacramento. I fell off a bicycle. I still don't know to this day how I fell off a bicycle in the middle of the night. But he said, you have arthritis in your spine. It's going to eventually spread. Spread to your entire body. So that's what's going on there. I take the pill? Yeah. I'm sorry, but it just, I get really, really ticked off about it. And, you know, when I'm in pain, you're going to notice me grimace. So there's nothing much interesting other than going in my life. Let's see, what else is here? I took the mail out. I think. No, I have. Yeah, I took the mail out. Oh, this Comfort Me company. I have 2 personal loans. I just took one out to pay bills and to give Kathy car fund money. And they sent me this thing. They sent me 2 of them, offered me a $500 loan. Then they turned me down. So I wrote them a long email. Don't send me this garbage again. And I'm trying to get all the bills paid off by June. All the credit cards. So that I can give every dime I can to Kathy so she can get a car. She had to walk home. Alright, I'm not going to have this guy on here talking about his addiction. Goodbye. Private message. It's ridiculous. Kathy had to walk home the other night. We went to Costco, and then she had to go to Safeway to get her medication, and there was no buses, and it's got to be 3 or 4 miles. So she's kind of cranky right now because she had to walk home in the cold. Long walk at night. I called her at 11 o'clock, couldn't get a hold of her, was worried. So well, I'm out of things to say, frankly. I will go to the store, come back later, show you what I ordered in the mail. I ordered something for myself. Okay. Goodbye, beep boop. She has no other girlfriend. Or boyfriend, I mean. Bye, troll. See what I put up with? Kathy and I have known each other for 43 years. She doesn't see anyone else but me. But these trolls have to come in and say horrible things about her or me. That never stops. Yeah, well, you know. Watch the video. The guy was wrong about how to get rid of YouTube trolls. But he said they do it for one reason. They do negative posts to get attention. And I don't care if I got to ban 50 people in live chat. I can just stop doing these live videos. Be very happy. Just do my haul videos, and when I got my GoPro, go do a live video and just ignore the chat. Just turn the chat off. And there are guys like Action Kid, Jacob's Life in Las Vegas. They do live videos all over the place. They get hundreds of dollars in donations. They got their chats are 99% friendly. They don't have any trolls. So if my knees aren't permanently injured, it will still take time to heal the damage that's been done. But I will go out and do live videos once I get the GoPro. But it'll be very slow because the cane I have, the tip came off, the rubber tip, it's just hanging. I need a new cane tip. I'll ask the hospital if they maybe can get me a cane tip. Yeah, well, I don't have moderators because I let a friend of mine be a moderator, and then one of the trolls came in, pretend to be her. I gave the wrench, and then they went through the video and panned everybody on my video. So that's why I don't have moderators, unless it's something I can't know who's real and who's fake. Who's a real person and who's an imposter, because they imposter everybody in here at one time or another. You know, to say Kathy was with her other boyfriend. No, she wasn't, because she was talking to me how she was in agony. And she's talking about today. Oh, there goes my left knee. I love Action Kid's videos. I don't care what he has the other people on. He's got one guy, he's kind of goofy, but I haven't been to New York since 1964 or 65. Kathy's never been there. I'd love to take her to New York once all this mess is over with. It's kind of amazing how much this now it was built up in the 60s, but now there's parts of New York I didn't even recognize, and there's parts of New York I've never seen. Same with Vegas. I watched a Banachek, and it was based in Vegas in the 70s, and the difference between 1970s and now is a world of difference. You see the dunes, the Stardust, the Frontier, what they originally called the New Frontier. Those are all gone. So it's kind of like a time capsule of what Vegas looked like in the 70s. Watch Banachek on my phone on Amazon Prime. So I do as much as I can. Well, I think my knees, I think I need to lie down for a little bit and ice one or both of my knees down and give little girl some treats and get to cuddle with her for a while. So I'm going to end this one. I'll be back later, and I do have to go out, but I think I'm going to get about 2 hours of sleep, or try to. So, yeah, I don't allow anything sexual as a name in here. Goodbye. So, I wouldn't know who's the real moderator and who's the fake, because I gave my friend moderation privileges, and then the troll came in pretending to be her and took the wrench and blocked everybody on the chat. So, think about it for a minute. Think about the word. So, I'm not going to allow that. Sorry. That has a sexual connotation. So, I don't know who the cartoon character. Okay, here's the guy coming in. See, he changed. The troll comes in, leaves an insulting comment, and then comes right back with a new handle. This is what they do. They create multiple handles. They do it on others. And I am way past tired of it. So, alright, that's it for this one. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great day. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be, and stay safe. I will catch you later. But if this keeps up, they're doing it to disrupt the chat. They're doing it to disrupt my channel. They're doing it to stop me from getting revenue. That's their goal. They don't want me on YouTube for whatever reason. And it's not right. So I may just stop doing these. I still intend to have membership only, like Kevin does, like Stephen Gardner does, like other people, but I've got to set that up, and I'll do that after I get my iPad back. No, their goal, number one, is to disrupt the chat, disrupt the channel, disrupt my live stream. That's their primary goal. Getting attention is the secondary goal. But to come in here and make disgusting comments, sexual comments, say I'm evil because I blocked people when they were... There's comments that are hidden that you never see that are really horrible. And so I don't have to put up with that crap, and I'm not going to. All right, that's it for this one. Have a good day, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.